Followers and viewers, good afternoon. In this video, I want to talk about should we consider solar energy as green energy? If you are wondering just like me to know is solar energy really green energy? I was searching for these questions and collecting practical data from last 3 years. I follow a technical person on LinkedIn who mentioned 500 gram coal is consumed to produce a one solar panel. I was convinced with his comment to some extent, but I didn't leave it there. I started looking into how much energy 500 gram coal can produce. Exploring the search engines and website, I got an answer that is similar on many websites that 500 gram coal can produce 4 kilowatt of electric energy. So in other words, if one solar panel consumed 500 gram of coal, that panel has a 400 watt capacity and can produce 4 kilowatt energy just in 10 hours. So panel has produced equal energy to the coal that it consumed in manufacturing process in just 10 hours. And it has a life of 20 years minimum. So if I look into this data, then I can say yes, it makes sense that energy produced by solar panel is green. Because if we are burning coal to produce electrical energy, every 500 gram coal produce 4 kilowatt. That is replaced by one solar panel in 10 hours. So this makes more sense. But I don't want to go into details of electrical vehicle because there are many other parameters that I am not convinced of. Battery life, kilometer range, maintenance, repair, everything. Maintenance in terms of battery life. So I don't want to go into details for EV, but using solar energy to produce electricity makes more sense. I was watching debate in USA where one person say, I love solar, but it takes acreage and acreage of land. On this issue, I must say, no, you do not love solar. If you love solar, you will find alternative approaches and different techniques so that it do not consume acreage of land. The residential existing roofs, even if used as grid-tied solar system, are capable of producing 10 kilowatt of electric energy minimum every day. So that means without covering the acreage of land, you can produce so much energy by putting the solar panel on your roof. But even if you want to produce electricity for agriculture purpose using solar panels, mount it in vertical position, almost 80 degree, 75 to 80 degree, and leave the minimum 20 feet empty space between one array and the second array, so that your farm equipment can move in between and you still produce energy by covering minimum area of acreage. Now consider, I can show with example, mounting the panel like this space, and mounting the panel like this space, right? This and this makes a big difference in covering the land. And if a farmland need electric power, then you can mount it more on vertical angle than horizontal. I mean, if you really love solar energy, you will solve each issue by considering a different technique, different approach. I mentioned in a previous video, to find the solution for snow, if you mount the panel 60, 70 or 80 degree, snow slides by itself. Even if you are installing a residential roof, just raise the one mounting rail by feet or 2 feet, snow will slide down by itself. So I mean to say, using solar energy to produce electricity makes more sense, and we can consider, yes, it is a green energy. And break even can be reduced by large amount by making custom designs, modification in the standard designs. They are using lot of safety devices that are required at 300-400 volts, but if you bring the voltage lower, those devices are not required by the code. If your voltage is less, let us say 60 or 70 volts, you don't need many devices that are required by the code, considering the safety, because higher voltage like 400 volt is dangerous than 60 volt DC. So we can find different methods, different techniques, different design to solve different issues. But I am convinced solar energy is good to produce electricity. Thank you.